At Quadrant 2 Design, we're famous for our free hire plan. But what is free hire? Well, let me show you how it works in reality. There are two parts to a Quadrant 2 Design exhibition stand: the infrastructure and the graphics. Let's start with the infrastructure. This is the skeleton of the stand. Behind me is our library of features, parts, lighting, and framework that make up the infrastructure. We call it a library because, like a library, it's all free to hire. From a detailed picking list, the team assemble all the required kit. At this stage, you can really notice how compact the solution is. And next is the graphics. Our team designed and produced them on state-of-the-art print technology. Clients invest in their brand and message, and they own these graphics. The graphics will cover the whole of the infrastructure, enveloping every part. So we have our two parts ready. Everything in this area makes up the infrastructure of the stand and is loaned for free every time you exhibit. And over here, we have the graphics that belong to the client. They're not free, but once the investment is made, they can be reused time and time again. So just to recap, the infrastructure is free to hire and the graphics are paid for, but reusable. Okay, I'm going to leave Harry and Graham to build the stand and bring the graphics and infrastructure together. These parts connect in such variety of arrangements that no two stands are ever the same, and the solution is always able to meet the brief. We call the solution the Prestige Event System, and it's unique to Quadrant 2 Design. The build is clean, fast, and parts are robust and engineered for reuse. So here we have it. Everything you can see on the stand at this stage falls under free hire. It really does mean there is no charge for any of the infrastructure. It's ready to play host to the bespoke graphics. The graphics seamlessly cover every element of the infrastructure. The graphics are durable and printed onto the media with no curl memory. They are entirely reusable. Here we have the finished stand. Total graphic coverage, bespoke lighting features, and integrated showcases have transformed the space. Clients can invest in what matters, their brand and message, because what's behind the scenes has been loaned for free. The Free Hire Pro plan includes professional project management and pro install and dismantle by our in-house team. We're going to leave Harry and Graham to do just that. Everything we saw on the stand, including showcases, features, and panoramic landscapes, is entirely customizable. Clients get the value of a hire plan without placing limits on their graphic designer's imagination. At this stage, after an exhibition, the hardware is usually returned to our well-maintained modern library of parts. And your graphics also come back to us, and we store these for free in a secure facility, ready to be used again. But before we return anything, I want to talk about future exhibitions, because this is where the free hire plan really comes into its own. Let's see how the Prestige Event System builds versatility and value across an exhibition calendar. I've asked the team to reconfigure 5 by 2.5 meters open 3-side stand we just saw into a 6 by 5 meters island stand. This could be done without adding any new graphics or features, but in this case, a decision was made to add a new rotating header and counter, as both could be loaned for free. So, we have the same hardware as before, plus Graham is just adding some new parts for the new features. And I'm just taking over a few new graphics for those new features. These view panels are the only add-ons that are charged for and are entirely optional. The rest of the stand reuses existing graphics. And we're ready to build again. FreeHire Pro always includes project management, install and dismantle. Quadrant 2 Design are a full-service contractor and only use in-house teams. FreeHire is the ultimate stress-free plan. Let's pause here to look at the build infrastructure. Again, everything you can see at this stage is FreeHire, so loaned without charge. Harry and Graham now just have to hang the reusable graphics that we saw on the previous configuration. FreeHire Pro includes lifetime design. That means Quadrant 2 Design will always amend, redesign and reconfigure stands without any charge. We can see that thanks to the custom-modular solution and some sage design by the Quadrant 2 Design team, we have a refreshed stand that fits an entirely new space. The reconfigurability of a Quadrant 2 Design stand ensures nothing is wasted. At the end of this and every subsequent show, the hardware and the infrastructure is returned to our pool of stock. And the client's graphics are once again stored for free by Quadrant 2 Design, ready for future use. Wherever you are with your exhibition plans, the first step is to speak to a design consultant who will produce a no-obligation design proposal and explain the service plans in details.